These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time. These Hot Idiots is a comedy podcast and isn't meant to be taken as real criticism. This podcast uses adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Podcast.
These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time.
The podcast that tries to
Idiots
figure
is a
out which
comedy
Disney
podcast
Channel
and
original
isn't meant
movie
to be
is the best
taken as real
anime.
criticism.
The greatest anime
This
of all
podcast
time.
uses adult language. Listener discretion is
Okay,
advised.
no, we're back with These Hot Idiots. We lost a few weeks due to technical difficulties, faulty equipment, if you will.
What do you mean faulty equipment?
Your chair breaking?
Oh yeah, my chair did break.
Yeah, his chair just kind of broke like the week after we recorded our last episode.
Yeah, I still don't have a new chair, by the way. I'm standing.
He's probably going to be doing some pacing during this episode, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Yes,
But-
we're back with These Hot Idiots, the Vampire Diaries. I'm Mega. That's Ash.
Hello. Hello.
This is the Vampire Diary, Season 3, Episode 5, The Recoking.
Yeah, so I've been reading a lot of Marvel comics. No.
He has been reading. He got the new Marvel app.
Yeah, Marvel Time. Infinity
Time.
Marvel.
Infinite Marvel. It's a constant stream.
It's kind of, it starts with the misdirect of like, it's like dark in the school and just Matt's working out for no reason.
Yeah, Matt is in the school gym, despite the fact that this school is clearly closed, and he is working out in his hoodie. He's got like a shirt and hoodie on. And he's on the fucking bench press, isn't he? Or like,
Nah,
Not a
I
bench
think
press.
he's doing like that thing where you close your arms, like the thing that works on your shoulders,
yeah, the thing that works on your shoulders. Like, don't
or like a pull,
as you,
or like a pull down or something. I don't know.
yeah, something like that. It's called something, but neither of us know because we don't go to gyms.
No.
No.
And he walks past like 2 or 3 ice cream social signs.
Which it seems like a fret at this point because it's like, is the next episode going to be the ice cream social?
The next
we gonna have
episode
this
is
now?
Smells Like Teen Spirit, of course.
Oh my god! But I mean, are we going to have another party?
Well, he walks into a room eventually, and like she accidentally kicks like 100 mousetraps.
Yeah, he walks into the room and it's just like attacked with mousetraps, and then finally the lights go on, and it's everybody. It's like Elena,
Everyone's doing some pranks.
Caroline, Tyler, and I feel like there was a fourth, but I can't remember who. Might have been Bonnie. It was probably Bonnie.
Yeah, Bonnie was there.
Yeah, it's they're doing senior prank night, and it's a senior prank night to die for.
Oh, so they're all pranking. They're collecting toilet paper. I don't know. I guess they're putting like saran wrap on the toilet seats. I don't know. Whatever.
Putting surrounding wrap on the toilet seats. Dana needs bodies in the gym.
Dana needs bodies in the gym, and she gets them.
She gets them. Ah, God. One of they super glue Alaric Saltzman's desk. I guess.
they also
like
super
Elena
glue,
makes sure to do that.
They also super glue his ass cheeks together. That's going to be a fun one. No. And then,
Oh my God.
then the guy who plays Alaric Saltzman will go on Twitter and call us fuckheads.
Oh my God. Oh jeez. I would be
Just a
I would be
couple of
so sorry.
fuckheads.
if Matt Davis just called us fuckheads on Twitter or Blue Sky. I feel like we
I would
would've
use
won.
the poll quote on like the the icon for our podcast. It would be like the
Yes.
logo poll quote. These guys are shitheads. He else is at
You
the
made
school
it.
though, and he's on to Elena, and he's like, "Hey, you're not dead.
You're supposed to be dead.
Why aren't you
God
dead?"
damn it.
Like, I can explain.
You can explain when you're dead.
You can explain when you're dead. Damon and Catherine are driving in a car. Insert lyrics to Cars. Here in my
Your
car.
car lyrics from song.
Din, 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 din. Okay.
Okay. Or it's magic.
Not that car. I
with
hate.
you.
I hate that. I hate the Cars.
You do?
A little bit. They got the most like boring ass, fucking like 90s, like 80s radio music you've ever heard. Like when I realized that the song I was listening to was the Cars, and it just sounds like if you hooked a fucking receiver to like everyone's brain and told them to imagine an 80s rock band. That is what like the REM dreams of 1,000 collective people form the thought consciousness of the Cars band. You understand?
Well, I might think you're crazy.
You might think I'm foolish. All night long. It's actually especially if they kept adding time to the buzzer. No.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Damon and Catherine are in a car, and they make out while driving down the highway.
But then it just kind of like, fuck that. That wasn't fun.
I didn't feel anything kissing you on the mouth.
I'm over it.
I'm over it, man.
I mean, I guess it's weird. He went from like obsessing over her for like decades to, man, I'm over your shit.
It smells like bitch in here.
It's really, that's the energy.
So, fuck, where were we?
We were.
I think
They're
they
driving
just kiss
somewhere.
and drive, and then Stefan wakes up in the truck that he got kidnapped in with Rebecca.
Well, he's outside the truck with Rebecca, and apparently Klaus like beat him up a bunch.
They kept breaking his neck.
Kept breaking his neck repeatedly, and then probably just like letting him wake up from the broken neck.
Clap on.
Buck.
The cracker. No.
The cracker. Snapper.
So he demands to know where like Elena is and where Klaus went, and Rebecca won't fucking tell him, so he attacks her and then loses.
He spears her and then gets thrown up against a wall, like a car like wall or car door. Then she stakes him with a crowbar.
Crowbar. What?
She called crowbar after he tried to call shotgun on her.
Shotgun. Crowbar.
What?
And it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with what are you gonna do with Elena? And then they cut to another scene, and we made a joke because of the subtitles. We're gonna make you listen to the band Telekinesis.
Yes, because immediately the music starts up, and we're like, this is what he's gonna do with Elena, make her listen to Telekinesis.
The weird thing is, he just sort of shows up in the gym, which is full of random cups, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what the prank here was gonna be. I'm wondering.
The prank is cups.
Just all over the floor. There's just cups. Were they all gonna start like performing "When I'm Gone" like incessantly for the whole day, and that's the prank?
The cup song, as seen on
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
I don't know if that movie was out yet. I feel like it was, but I could be wrong again.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I believe you. If this episode.
Yeah, no,
real.
wait. I actually wait. Maybe I'm wrong because like I feel like Pitch Perfect was a little bit further along because this was a 2011 episode. Damn it! A year off.
So he's literally just like, "Hey, you, put your foot up." Guy next to her. If she like fucks up and loses her balance, can you beat her to death with your bare hands? And Elena Dana's like, you really don't have to fucking do that.
Also, he tells everybody, "Hey, everybody, get out! Prank's over!" And it's just like nobody like goes up to him. It's like, "Who are you?
Who is this adult?
Who's this random guy who thinks he can tell us to leave our school? Like, you're not on staff.
Are you allowed to be here?"
Like, who are you? Are you trespassing? Are you
Damon
kidnapping
stops
Elena
the car,
Gilbert?
and him and Catherine get out, and he's like, I gotta resolve all this sexual tension.
Well, you drive now. And then when she goes up to get the keys, he hurls them into the woods or
Well,
something.
now we got no keys.
Even though Catherine could probably just run over and grab them.
Runs, catches the keys before they hit anything.
Or they manage to touch grass and just like, got him back.
But no, they got to talk about why. David just wants to know, why the fuck are we kidnapping Jeremy of all people?
Yeah, because basically she's making this whole point about leverage and she's got a plan.
Tahiti.
I can't remember what the plan is for.
We just need enough money, and then we can get to Tahiti, and we can outrun the Pinkertons. Arthur, I need you to rob a train for me. Will do it, sure. Will do it.
Is that the thing you think of when you think of leverage?
No, when I think of leverage, I think of Leverage, now on the USA Network.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I can't remember what the plan was. I think it was they were trying to find
First
Michael.
they get the money, and then they go to Tahiti.
They go to Tahiti. That's the plan. Yeah, they're trying to find. I think they're trying to Catherine's trying to find Michael, so that way she has
Catherine
something.
wants to bring back Michael because Michael's the only person who knows how to kill Klaus, because she heard it from a guy who heard it from a guy who heard it from Anna or some shit.
Yeah, it goes like to Vicky to Anna, and so they kidnap Jeremy. But we're like joking about it's like, why the fuck are you kidnapping Jeremy? Why is this your plan, Catherine? This is a terrible plan.
This is a great idea.
Like, this plan involves Jeremy Gilbert in any way, shape, or form. I don't trust it.
So, yeah, they have Jeremy because he's the person who can, like, contact Anna specifically and bring her back to life.
Even though he shut her out last episode, but fuck it, I guess he can just unshut her out.
Are we going to talk about what happened the other... shutting her off again?
Oh my god, that would have actually been way better than her just kind of like, I don't trust Catherine and Damon. Which
yeah,
they do,
because she
does
says,
the
like,
lady
I don't
scene.
trust Catherine to do It's like, oh yeah, now you fucking want to hear from me, huh?
Oh, now you want to talk to me, huh, Jeremy? If she just got real petty about it, I would love that way more.
It's just like, look, things are different. I got it.
Yeah, now that Catherine wants help, oh, you're all ready to talk to me.
So Tyler and Carolyn just sort of catch up over, like, they wish stuff didn't suck, but they got each other, and then they kiss. And then Rebecca's there, and she's like, I'm the new girl.
She attacks Caroline.
And she attacks her with a commercial break.
Yeah, she hits her with a commercial break.
I was hoping that when she said, like, oh, you're Elena's friend Carolyn, which must make you Tyler. And then Tyler was just like, no, I'm Matt.
No, actually, I'm Matt.
No, I'm Matt. Matt's over there, or Tyler's over there. He ran that away. It's really funny because, like, and then that, like, Matt goes to
he's throwing toilet paper onto the rafters and the pool side with Bonnie.
Yeah. I'm sorry, for some reason my brain briefly fused Matt and Tyler together because I made the joke of him like, no, I'm actually
you actually you confused yourself.
No, for some reason in my brain he became Matt when he said, actually I'm Matt. And then I was like, how did he talk to Bonnie and Caroline after getting attacked?
After Caroline got attacked.
And no, it's like, Matt. Matt's a separate person.
This is Matt. That was Tyler in the previous scene.
Bonnie's like, we should have fun sometimes because, we're in the apex of our life and, just gotta fucking enjoy the last
It's our
years.
last year at school.
the last year at school, and Matt's like, I'm too busy thinking about Jeremy and why things gotta suck.
And also Vicky being dead.
She tells him to get more toilet paper, and he goes to the restroom, and he notices two things. Number one, Ziggy rules.
Ziggy rules.
Ziggy rules. And the other one is like, there's a thing that just...
R.I.P. Vicky Donovan,
R.I.P.
yeah.
Vicky Donovan, yeah.
I wonder if they've got a screenshot of that shows more than... No! No, they don't. Dang it.
We can go get it.
I was hoping the wiki would have a screen cap of just like rest in peace Vicky Donovan, Ziggy rules. Probably there was like that one S that everybody drew.
The super S. Or the super...
Yeah, the super S.
Got the super S next to Ziggy rule. Hall rules. Hall does not rule. No.
Nothing is ruled by Hall.
Nothing is ruled by Hall. Fucking absurd, weird references.
Very obscure reference.
2010 TNA on the side of this fucking bathroom stall. Samoa Joe got kidnapped by ninjas with like 3 underlines on ninjas.
Kidnapping. TV.
So what happens is Tyler Matt grabs some toilet paper. He's not Tyler.
He's not Tyler. Ash has somehow confused himself with his own joke.
And then Vicky shows up, like the ghost of Vicky, and he's like, Vicky, what are you doing in the men's room?
What are you doing in the boys' room?
You are not a boy. Not that I know of.
Unless Matt's stealing toilet paper from the girls' room, because that makes more sense because there's 3 stalls.
I don't really know if there's a rule for stalls or urinals at schools.
Well, if the room is only stalls, then that means it'd have to be a women's room because there's at least 1 urinal in a men's room.
There could be urinals. We didn't see them.
In the women's room?
Maybe you want to pee standing up.
I'm just saying. I think we only saw free.
Doesn't every girl walk around with Doesn't every girl walk around with like that little thing you stick to your hoochie to pee through? I'm not even going to dignify that with a question of what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, so if you go to the drugstore, which is something that people over 30 go to because their back hurts, they got they got like portable urinals. They got like a one that looks like a tube for your penis, and then for your vagin, it kind of looks like it looks like a funnel, but with like a bottle cap on it. And the bottle cap so the pee comes out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Anyway, now we're back in the gym.
Yeah, we are not at a Rite Aid or a Walgreens or a CVS pharmacy.
They're shutting down the Rite Aid that was like next to the McDonald's I worked at.
Yeah, they're shutting down the Rite Aid next to the Burger King.
Yeah.
It's weird that like drugstores are like not a thing anymore for some reason.
It's weird that 2 Rite Aids in 2 different states were right next to a fast food joint.
Well, they're also next to a weed shop. And Rebecca calls Elena ugly.
Rebecca calls Elena ugly. She says, the original doppelganger was much prettier. It's like, rude.
They steal Tyler and they force him to become a hybrid. But Stefan's also getting the crowbar out of him so that he can rush it to the school. And Klaus is just like, hey, Bonnie, if you don't want Tyler to die, solve this thousands-year-old mystery about vampirism. And she's like, how the fuck do you...
Okay.
Okay. I'll fucking Google it. I don't know.
Also, at some point, I believe Dana and Chad become decompelled. And they're just kind of sitting in the corner while of this...
when he takes Tyler and forces him to become a vampire, Klaus says like, "You two can take a break," and I think that was like his way of like breaking compulsion for them.
Yeah, but now they're just sitting there uncompelled and probably very confused as to what the fuck is happening.
So like just fucking Matt and Tyler's there, and Bonnie and Elena and this guy they've never heard of.
Strangers.
These two
There's
blonde
these two
strangers. They all know each other.
And they're saying all these things like doppelganger and hybrid, and Tyler's just lying dead on the floor.
The girl leans over and she's like, "Hey, what the fuck are they talking about?"
Right, like they must be so goddamn confused.
So the plan is, after like Bonnie rushes out because she's got to fix the vampires, is that they want to get Jeremy because Jeremy can talk to fucking Vicky and like Anna.
Yeah.
Wait,
but Anna's not talking because she doesn't trust Catherine.
Anna's with Jeremy, and I don't know about ghost transit time. Because it seems like Vicky's ghost is at the school and Anna's ghost is at the random place they parked the Porsche they were driving in.
At some point, Vicky's ghost stopped following Jeremy around and just decided to follow Matt. I guess
I like Matt more.
Decided she wanted to change up who she was haunting that day.
I gotta change up who I'm haunting. Well, Matt died like once, right? Because they said that like people who come back with the Gilbert ring can see ghosts. So.
But Matt, wait, didn't Matt get the Gilbert ring at some point?
Yeah, but did he die with it?
I don't know.
We can always look it up on the wiki.
Wait, didn't he get killed last episode?
He might have.
I'm fairly certain that he might have gotten killed last episode.
I am going to check.
No, I was thinking. Damn it, I was thinking of Alaric Saltzman.
Oh yeah, when fucking Damon broke his neck to win an argument.
Yeah, settle an argument, and he just ended up being really mad afterwards. I don't know. I don't think Matt's died with a Gilbert ring on in any way where he could see.
I'm googling Matt. When did you die? How many died, Matt? Wait. This is the first time he died.
This is his first death. Okay.
How can he get haunted? Wait a fucking minute. Hold on a goddamn.
Can't see Bonnie.
Hold on a goddamn minute. Vicky. So he can't see Vicky, but he knows Vicky's haunting him and not Jeremy. So he kills himself.
So he kills himself, which is insane.
Which is such a foregone conclusion that I don't know how he ever thought of it.
I think he only does that because he sees his shoe get kicked into the water.
Well, I guess he doesn't see Vicky until she kicks his shoe. But he's just like, the shoe moved. I should strap weights to myself and die like in a Danganronpa game.
It really is like some real like Danganronpa second chapter murder shit going here. But
Who drowned him in the pool?
In the pool. Strapping a weight belt to the victim's chest, to the victim's waist, and then tying a dumbbell to it.
Stefan shows up at the school and he's like, "Come on, Klaus, I can change. Take me back. I love you, man." And he's like, "You broke the bro code, Stefan."
Also, Catherine says, because they have to like slap Jeremy around to get Anna to talk. But Catherine says that if you
slap him around and then Damon just bonks his head on the fucking bench.
They say Catherine says if you want to make an omelet, you got to break a few legs. Catherine, I think you don't know how to make an omelet at all.
You want to make an omelet, you got to buy an omelet.
If you want to make an omelet, you have to start with eggs, not legs. Why are you just breaking legs?
They just grab Jeremy and it's just like, "How do you make an omelet?" And he's like, "What? Fuck
Wrong
me.
answer.
Wrong
How
answer.
do you make an omelet?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs. Bang.
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Bang. What temperature do I cook the eggs, Jeremy? Medium
What
low.
temperature?
Medium low. Use butter for a more creamy consistency. Don't hit me.
Violently interrogating Jeremy to learn how to make omelet.
So Stefan's like, hey, take me back. I'll forget about Elena. I'll do whatever you want. And he's like, you got to kill those. You got to kill those two people I compelled earlier, Stefan. And he's like, eh.
I know. Why would I do that?
Why would I do that? And then I think like Stefan tries to attack Klaus or something.
Klaus fights back and then just compels him.
And then Elena gets backhanded, and then they brainwash Stefan.
Yeah, he just fucking goes for the compulsion at this point.
He's like, I wanted to not compulse you because I was going to be nice, but fuck it, you got to do everything I say now, haha. Damon is sick of romance, and fuck Catherine.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Anna, the ghost of Anna's like, yeah, but fuck Damon, and fuck Anna, and fuck Catherine.
Fuck Catherine.
Fuck me. Why am I here?
Fuck me.
Anna, do you want an omelet?
No, I'm a ghost. I can't eat omelets.
So she heard from a guy who heard from a guy who heard from a guy that they know where Michael is. And they cut to Rebecca, who is taking a self-portrait with her mobile telephone and browsing the Vampire Diaries wiki at vampirediaries.fandom.com. There's your plug. Give me $5.
Fucking give us a section on what was the page we wanted, like
Jenna's barbecue
that we didn't get. Jenna's barbecue has a page. There was another page we were upset that it didn't seem to be a thing. It's been too long.
You'll have to watch the show to find out.
Yeah, somebody go back into the backlog and find out what wiki page are we upset does not exist.
We could also listen to ourselves, but I don't know if I would feel like doing that right now.
That would just require a lot of digging, and it's just like I'm not gonna remember which episode it was.
So, what's funny is Klaus mentions that like all these vampires nowadays are obsessed with romance. I want to see like an old school vampire.
Oh, he's admiring Stefan's like just tearing apart as he just violently neck kisses Dana and then Chad. And he's like, it's good to see an old school vampire.
I'm talking Bela Lugosi.
The species has become a broody lot, and we were just like,
Lena doesn't know where the necklace is, so Rebecca bites her.
which doesn't help, but eventually she's like, Catherine took it.
By the way, they keep zooming in on these phones, and one of them's like an HTC phone.
And I've genuinely started to wonder, does HTC still sell phones?
So Klaus,
I know they did like the
Klaus
Vive, but
I was gonna say Klaus needs a reason for this episode to have tension. So he knows how to operate a basketball scoreboard, and he compels Stefan to just go like, hey, when the time runs out on this fucking basketball timer, you gotta fucking kill Elena or take her blood or some shit.
Stefan's
doing
you
like
will kill Elena when the buzzer hits.
Matt starts walking around the school and just finds clothes everywhere, and then we started joking that he thinks everyone got raptured.
We had just watched a video about the Nicolas Cage Left Behind movie.
Yeah, we were watching a review of Nicolas Cage Left Behind, and like when the rapture happens in the story, like it's just everyone gets like zooped out of their clothes.
So this ended up being a very like fitting like setup.
Where'd everyone go? I gotta call Buck. What's his face?
Buck Williams.
Investigative journalist. And Nicolas Cage, who's busy flying an airplane.
He calls Bonnie and asks her if she's been raptured.
And she's
Bonnie
like,
points out she's a witch.
I'm a witch, Matt. Historically, I'm not really like favored in any kind of way. So his shoe gets kicked into the pool, and he looks at his phone, which is on the ground, and it says, "Hey, Matt, I can help you, bud."
And does it say that Vicky sent the text? It was like, "Hey, I can help you, Matt," or
Did he text her using his phone to himself? Because
like,
I feel like it would make more sense if like the message was in the text box, like it was typed in. But no, it
yeah.
was like from Vicky's phone, and it's like, but
Which
what
is
if
weird because
what
you
if
think that
Vicky?
would have been gone by now.
Well, I mean, you know, say what you will about Matt's living situation, his phone bill must have gone down a whole lot in the last
God
couple.
damn.
He would have took Vicky off the plan and his mom off the plan.
His mom's very much off the plan.
You're off the phone plan, mom. No, man.
Man, why?
I need 5G. How else am I gonna watch videos of cats and AI videos of Jesus, which is all that fucking YouTube Shorts is, by the way. It's just like cat videos and then AI Jesus being like, "You must not sin, my child."
Unless you're lucky and you get VTuber clips instead.
Or I get VTuber clips like Chibi yelling about Moodang.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Shut up! I want booty!
I love that video.
Oh,
So
that's great.
Matt just calls Bonnie on the phone, and he's just like, "Remember the Bee Gees."
And then he strapped himself to like a weight belt.
He's got a weight belt, and he's got weights on the weight belt, which is not what a weight belt's for, but whatever.
Yeah, he's like hooked it all up to like a chain with like a big old like barbell or whatever it's called.
And then he jumps into the
dumbbell.
water, and it zooms in on his big face. And
And it zooms out, and he's like Y posing.
he's fucking T-posing.
It's insane.
Bonnie, I did it. So Bonnie rushes in, and she's like, "What the fuck, man?"
She's having to do resuscitation, but she does not remember the Bee Gees at all. This is not.
No, not Bee Gees,
not-
not Highway to Hell, not Staying
not
Alive.
another one. Not another one bites the dust. Nothing close. She might be breaking some ribs though, so
But Bonnie
still
but
better
Bonnie
than what Edward
manages
was
to
doing.
get him back, and he's like, "I did it. Vicky talked to me. I went to her and I was like, Vicky, now I can hear you. I'm dead." And she was like, "I'm not Vicky." And then she turned into a clown.
Getting some more obscure references in there for you folks.
Rugrats is a really interesting rewatch, by the way. I highly recommend it because all the things the parents say, you suddenly get. And it's just like,
You understand.
like, they put that in the show. You know, you learn about space vixens, and it's like, what the fuck, Grandpa? Catherine stole Damon's phone from him, and it was just like, they was like, "Give him a phone," and she was like, "No, I'm not." And they find out that Bonnie texted them that Matt drowned himself. But Matt's back, and then we get the clip from the one of the clips from the Jenny Nicholson review, which was like Stefan yelling while a scoreboard's counting down.
Yeah, because he's like, "I'm a ripper. A ripper doesn't stop."
Well,
and when
she's
that
just like,
when
"Can't
that,
you just
when
drink
that
some of
clock
my
goes down,
Can't you drink just some of my blood and then leave me alone?" And he's like, "No, I can't, because when that clock goes down to 0, then I'm gonna tear you apart, and I'm probably gonna fucking like it, and that's the worst part." And we were like, "Wait, the timer's running. Elena, go to the timer."
yeah, we kind of realized like, what if she just like added more time to the clock?
Hold on, I got an idea.
Like,
9
like
9 9 9.
Klaus is not there, so she could do that.
If a fucking centuries old vampire knows how to operate a gym clock, fucking Elena could probably learn how to operate a gym clock.
She's probably had to operate the gym clock before,
Like there's a fucking volleyball game or something, and you gotta fucking,
or a basketball game,
like a
as
basketball
this is
game, and you just gotta fucking have someone run the scoreboard.
Yeah, she's probably had to operate the scoreboard before. She does pretty much everything. She's got that main character thing where they're just part of
The main
every
character
extracurricular
thing,
ever.
who is part of every extracurricular activity and group.
Exactly, and every like event planning and organizing.
I wanted to subvert that a little bit in my book because my main character was, I would say, like the third best member of the swim team, but she didn't really do anything else after that.
Mm.
She either got sick or fell into a depression and like stopped going. But she's not part of like the fucking school council or part of the fucking charity board or all this other shit.
That the Power Rangers kind of shit where it's just like, you guys just do everything?
Why are you guys the only people in the school who like manage and operate events?
And just do all the extracurriculars. Like,
don't you guys have like lives? So
and also your Power Rangers.
Matt explains to Bonnie the thing we know, which was about, fucking Elena's gotta die because they need the blood to make more fucking werewolves.
To make more hybrids.
A hybrid theory, perhaps.
A hybrid theory. And then they pour some blood in some of Elena's blood in Tyler's mouth, and he's just like, he's in pain. It's bad.
Yeah, Tyler's up, but they're like, hey, he's gonna die if we don't, like, make him a hybrid. And, Stefan's trying to find an out, and he doesn't want to kill Elena, so he breaks a broom in half and is getting ready to stab himself.
He jabs him, he just slams that right into his chest.
Seppu broom!
And it holds him off a bit. The broom seppuku holds him off for a bit, but
then
not
Klaus
for
is
long.
Like, turn it off! And he keeps yelling, turn it off!
He's trying to get him to turn off his humanity.
Like a light
reject
switch.
His humanity.
Just go click.
Clap on, clap off,
The
Stefan.
clapper, Stefan, the clapper. Also, Klaus says, I can fix him, which is funny to me. I can fix him.
Which fixing him is just making him worse in truth. But that makes him fixed if he's worse.
They give Elena's blood to Tyler, and Tyler's like, wait, is she dead? So he drinks it, and then we cut to the hospital where a reverse nurse is removing blood from her. And it's revealed that,
for Klaus.
Klaus didn't kill her? And that...
Also, Tyler starts turning into a hybrid. He starts transitioning into a hybrid. Transitioning.
He's transitioning. Congratulations.
But it cuts the commercial with him doing like the fucking big wolf hybrid face. But we just thought, what if he just attacks Klaus?
Oh, I didn't think this would. Oh,
I didn't think this through.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh, this was a mistake.
So
I don't know.
Klaus and Rebecca are waiting outside the hospital, and they're just like, if I kill Elena, then I can't make more hybrids because I need her blood to make hybrids with. And it's like, I never really thought that far. Well, I guess technically, like, it could be true because it's like, the curse was he couldn't become a hybrid unless she was dead.
But now that curse is gone, and now he can just make hybrids.
And now he can just make hybrids with her blood, I guess. So I guess conflict resolved.
And apparently his goal was he wanted to get him and his girl out of this shit town, which is
you guys were in Atlanta.
I mean, I guess he says his girl, so he might be referring to like a loved one, not Rebecca, who's just his sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
maybe
he's a
little freak. I don't know.
I mean, he is a vampire. There is always the possibility that he's a little freak. But he was in Atlanta for a while, so.
True. I don't know. I feel like I missed something. I hate having that feeling.
So we're missing a detail here.
I might have to check the wiki, but I didn't want to just sound like I was reading off the wiki because I make my own notes because it's in my voice. So it's when it's in your voice, it's easier to like come up with material for.
Yeah. And also,
Don't
sometimes just reading out the wiki means you're gonna miss a detail anyway, because sometimes the wiki doesn't like.
I was gonna say don't plagiarize, kids.
Don't plagiarize, but also sometimes the wiki won't even have the full details. You know.
Well, yeah, the wiki will miss something usually, or it'll just like gloss over something even after you read it.
And also, you just don't want to hear us do it like this, where we're just like, Klaus decides to stop Stefan from killing Elena because he realizes her doppelganger blood is the key to making more hybrids. He brings Elena to the hospital and compels a nurse to believe that he's been in an accident. Wait,
So
that sentence is wrong.
I don't know, that was off screen. But Damon's there, and he gets to the hospital, and he bridal carries out Elena to a really weird frog voice song, man.
Yeah, this dude, Shady Bard, just does not have the voice of the song. Like, the song's in like that usual like kind of indie rockish, like soft ballad kind of sound.
Soft indie guy ballad.
But the dude had like a frog voice, like you said. I can't really describe off the top of my head what it sounds
I forgot. Damon tries to take. I guess so Damon wants to take back Elena, and he does. But like first, he has to talk Klaus into like letting him do that. And he's like, I keep my word on like your
Michael.
shitty brother. But then when he gets pushed into a car and he's about to get punched, he starts singing "Me and Michael."
Me and Michael.
Me and Michael. No.
Not the management.
Not management. I thought I
will not have it.
I thought I left their indie electronica in the 2000s. It's just like, no, they're back.
They're back.
We're solid as they come.
As solid as they come. No.
So Tyler is feeling extra perky because apparently when you're a hybrid, you're just so perky.
Full of life, and he also bridal carries Caroline, and it was just in by Bray. It's like, all right, bridal carry race, go.
I'm gonna win.
Ah!
It's like today was a magical day, except for when that kid died.
With the two people that are dead in the gym right now.
My body's like, what the fuck were you doing, Matt? And it's like, it doesn't matter. It fucking worked.
I saw Vicky.
I saw Vicky. Yeah, it's fucking it worked, dude. Now I'm hunted. It's cool. Damon stole the necklace back for Elena and promises he's not gonna leave again. For real. Extra promise, double cross your finger promise. Like.
Super double pinky swear.
Because Stefan fucking bounced after what happened at the gym.
And then Stefan's there.
And Stefan's like, who bounced?
He's having himself a drink.
He's having himself a drink, but he's talking different. He's like, I'm watching you because I got to wait for Klaus to get back. I got my eye on you.
Klaus wants to make sure I keep an eye on you.
And then everyone goes to North Carolina.
They are stated to be in Charlotte, I believe, or was it Charlotte or was it somewhere else?
North Carolina.
They basically say a North Carolina city.
About to raise up, take your shirt off, spin around like a helicopter.
I think it's Jeremy and Catherine there. They're out in North Carolina at a grave.
Invited to play Marvel Rivals.
Like a mausoleum.
I'm busy. I really like playing Marvel Rivals, but I am busy.
Well, we got to finish this recording. They go inside of a tomb, like a mausoleum.
They go in a tomb, and then Michael wake up.
Yeah, and he's like wrapped up in chains. Like I don't see a dagger on him, but he's all like
I was gonna
wrapped
say
up in chains.
This feels like it's the end of a storyline, and they're gonna start a new storyline. But it's only been like 5 episodes.
We're 5 episodes in. Unless we're just like, I guess we're adding new stakes onto the thing with Michael being part of this.
This is Cat Graham's favorite episode.
This is Cat Graham's favorite episode.
But you weren't in it that much.
I guess she much prefers the idea of Bonnie being shipped with Matt. Bond Matt or whatever. or whatever we're gonna call it. So I guess that is better. That is a step up from being with Jeremy.
Who the fuck would want to be with Jeremy? He is 0-3 on girlfriends. He is 0-3 on
0-3.
girlfriends.
0-3 on girlfriends. His idea of a romantic dinner is Chinese takeout. I will never let that go.
That might have been it. The fucking wiki entry on like Matt's sad
On the Chinese takeout, yeah.
Jeremy's sad Chinese takeout dinner.
That might be the wiki page I wanted.
Because significant things happen in that.
And also, it's just so funny.
Yes. But yeah, I think that's the end of the episode for the most part.
Yeah, good, solid episode. Enjoyable start with the weird prank stuff.
I guess the originals aren't villains anymore, because I guess Klaus was just lonely.
Klaus's motivation might be that he's lonely, but we don't know.
You think it would all be resolved with just like sitting around a table for a bit? And just being like, look, Elena, I needed to kill you to break the curse, but the curse is broken. I don't need to kill you, but I do need your blood. So, can you help a brother out?
Well, I mean, he wasn't aware that it was he needs her blood.
Well, how did he find out he needed her blood?
I don't know what exactly was the
Who told him that you needed her blood?
I feel like we missed a detail somewhere in one of the exposition scenes that covered that fact.
I'm gonna look. Because I've never heard anyone talk about that before now. But instead of thinking like I am an infallible fucking supercomputer, like the chuds on the fucking internet when they review things, and it's like, why didn't they do that? And then, even though like there's an answer in the fucking show that they probably did do that.
Yes. Oh,
No, they're just gonna pretend that I'm smarter than the fucking writers. I'm the smartest guy. I can write a book too, and my book will be good, and the main character will have sex.
We could be talking about anyone, and that's the marvel of this bit.
My favorite thing is when an internet chud reviewer is like, making media is easy. I wrote my own book. Look how good I am, and then like the book sucks ass.
It's usually the hottest garbage.
And it's just complete fucking garbage. And it's just like, I mean, we're not saying you couldn't make a book because
we're just saying you were bad at it.
You don't know what a story is if it fucking hit you.
But yeah, I like this episode.
I like this episode, even though I just think Matt just randomly being like, I should drown myself.
That was insane. I was very confused. I was like, what's going on? Why are we doing this, Matt?
Check this shit out. So our songs are Will Do by TV on the Radio.
But I believe that was radio in the car when they were listening to it.
Please Ask for Help by the band Telekinesis. 10,000 Lovers by Ida Maria, and Torch Song by Shady Bard, which I think is actually secretly Kermit the Frog.
Some weird frog voice dude who's just like his voice was very deep and rough. It just did not sound.
Imagine
right.
If like everyone's like kissing and making out, and then fucking a Tom Waits song's just.
Their music has been featured as part of a global warming campaign on MTV and within American TV programs such as Grey's Anatomy and The Vampire Diaries.
Grey's Anatomy?
Grey's Anatomy, yes.
Did you know that Grey's Anatomy is still running?
Do you know what's not still running? Shady Bard. Their last album was Trials in 2010.
Man, Shady Bard, you anthropomorphic frog, you should come back and make a second album.
Just so your legacy isn't being on The Vampire Diaries.
Being on Grey's Anatomy and global warming and The Vampire Diaries.
The Vampire Diaries.
I would say that it was partially my chair breaking, and also just the fact that, like, it seems like our country's going in a very bad place right now, and it's making me very not in the mood to be funny or creative.
It is a rough time right now for all of us, but you know what? Maybe this podcast will at least help somebody just kind of brighten up their day. Listen to these two guys
I'm
just
I'm
be
the political
completely
one of the two of us, but at the same time, it's just like, man, I need fucking something to do that isn't just like doom scrolling. Fuck, dude.
yeah, no.
But
And if this is if this little podcast of two guys being out of the loop about a teen
hey,
vampire romance
two
show from the
shitheads.
2010s, two shitheads, two shitheads being out of the loop about a teen vampire romance show from the 2010s, if that helps you just a little bit,
Fucking
just to
cool.
make the day easier, that's great.
Good
And
for
we're
you.
glad to be of service.
Good for you. You think I'm funny.
Yeah, you think we're funny, and that's surprising.
Well, we are available pretty much wherever you can get a podcast. It's just the landscape of podcasts is changing, and I never know where the podcasts are anymore. But we're on there.
We're also on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we
and Blue Sky. I'm gonna make a These Hot Idiots Blue Sky when I get around to it.
we do not yet have a dedicated These Hot Idiots Blue Sky, but we do have our own Blue Sky accounts, Megafighter Free and at Megafighter Free and at Ryshark.
It's a different thing I'm doing. That's all.
That's
yeah.
that's a little different thing. Also, our Tumblr accounts at Megafighter Free for free and at Ash Nightshade.
So yeah, that's it.
Yep, that'll be it for These Hot Idiots.
Hey, when push comes to shove, you should probably, if you're gonna try and drown yourself, you should at least tell a friend first, so they can revive you, and then you can ask what the ghost told you when you woke up.
Actually, just don't drown yourself in a pool, even if your friend does know to do the Bee Gees.
Or don't
It's not
drown
a good
yourself
idea.
in a pool, even if it is to end this killing game once and for all. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
The main character is gonna solve it. Like, come on. You're just wasting chapter 4 at this point.
And you're risking losing out on character development, and
Yeah.
that's the worst part.
Yeah, the worst thing is not getting character development. See you next time.
See you next time.
Young out. Wrong YouTuber.